UCLA Bruins and the Michigan Wolverines.
And you know, guys, we go back many years broadcasting college games, and it never gets old. Every big-time player makes a name for themselves at the college level, and we could see that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both of these teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
So on the floor for UCLA. Freak, he's in at the point. Looney out there with Campbell. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, for a long time, Michigan has been a big power in men's basketball. Really, in all sports, the school has a very strong program.
No doubt, the Wolverines love their sports. Easy to cheer for the basketball program with all the success they've had over the years.
Now here's Freak. They set the pick. Fresh, the pass to Freak. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Fires the 3. The shot misses.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
And stolen by Freak. Lets a floater go, and the layup is up and in. Fresh has got his first 2 points.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Screen by Ellis. Flash passes to Ellis. Count that one.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the ball and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Freak kicks to Johnson. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Feeds to Stevenson. Left side, Jones. Three-pointer. And it's Freak with the rebound. On defense, Michigan, they trail by 1. 17-foot shot on the way. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Freak's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Outside Knight. Pass to Jones. Stevenson right side. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Freak kicks to Morris. Freak with it. Takes a 3. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Freak.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
So Michigan ends up going with the new group, and now a new group getting ready to come in for the Bruins. Roberts is checked in for Johnson. Looney comes in for Thomas. Campbell, he's checked in for Morris, and Freeze subbed in for Barton. Cunningham is out there with Jefferson, and there's Flash, and it's Smith, and it's Banks in at the 2 spot. Here's Cunningham. UCLA grabs the miss. Well, UCLA and all those incredible national titles in men's basketball, Clark, they were the program in the 60s and 70s.
Yep, completely dominated the landscape of college ball during that time. From 64 to 75, they won 10 titles in 12 seasons.
And for the Bruins, Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Campbell is out there with Looney. Then there's Free, and it's Roberts in at the 5, down low. The Bruins leading by 4. Freak with it. Jefferson picks him up. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And guys, thinking again about the Bruins being so dominant during those decades, they set so many records in that time frame. Won 88 games in a row, which is still a record for men's basketball.
The Wolverines making a switch here. Crawford's checked in. Flash passes to Crawford. Goes up the baseline. That's short off the rim.
And you think about the impact those years of dominance have had on UCLA. I mean, still, one of the most honored and storied and decorated programs in the United States. I mean, they are the program on the West Coast, although the Wildcats might argue, at least recently.
Here's Free. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Jefferson inside.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Bruins?
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their feet.
Hello, welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
We've got Ellis. He's out there with Jones. Smith is out there with Flash, and it's Crawford at the 2. And for the Bruins, Freak, he's in at point guard. Looney out there with Campbell. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the 5 spot. And for the Wolverines, Ellis is out there with Smith. Then it's Jones. Then there's Flash, and it's Crawford at the 2-guard spot. And it's Ellis, top of the key. Here's Flash, looking for his first basket still in this one. Again, the miss by Jones.
And you look at the long list of former players from the University of Michigan, a lot of big-name NBA players got their start as Wolverines. It's been that way for a long time.
Michigan trails by 7. Flash passes to Smith. And once again off the mark by Michigan. Pass to Freak. Here's Campbell, guarded by Crawford. Campbell kicks to Freak. Looney passes to Fresh. Shot is off. Now the Wolverines take it the other way. Ellis outside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Shooting for the Wolverines.
The Wolverines making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. The Bruins also with a sub. Freeze checked in for Fresh. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Bruins leading by 6. Free passes to Campbell. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Here's Freak. No good from outside. And Michigan has possession. Outside, Jones. Screen by Ellis. Here's the screen. Crawford, no one around him. The three-pointer, no good.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Fires from 14. Free can't get it to go. Michigan trails by 6. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Crawford kicks to Ellis. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Ellis has got 8 points.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And some changes here for the Bruins. Roberts is checked in for Johnson. Fresh comes in for Porter. And Freak subbed in for Free. So on the floor for UCLA. Freak in at point guard. Also Fresh out there. And it's Irving at the 4. Banks. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
And after all that time,
finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
And their greatest enemy during that comeback was the clock, but they can finally stop worrying about time and start thinking about how to win this thing now.
Outside Jefferson. There's a screen. Here's Taylor. UCLA grabs the miss. And here's Freak. From the arc. That is good. And it's a 5-point Bruin lead. Michigan with the ball.
It's this simple, guys. No rebounds, no rings. We need to dominate the glass. Biggs, get the ball off the rim and get it out to our guards so we can get out in transition.
And some changes here for the Bruins. Looney's checked in for Irving. And it's Campbell in for Morris. And Michigan has possession. It's a 5-point game. And Flash gets it to go.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Kicks to Smith. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. No coverage that time. And that's 13 points for Freak.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Crawford. Pass to Jones. Here's Flash. Smith drives in, taken away. Fast break UCLA. Here's Campbell. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Now it's a 7-point Bruin lead. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Bruins?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
34 seconds left here in the second half. The pass to Fresh. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Here's Freak. Banked in off the glass.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had them on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at them.
The whole knockout blow.
Here's Flash. Laces one from 3. So it's UCLA picking up the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Covin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew thanking you for tuning in.